This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with two of the three members of the acclaimed band, Host Body. We have Evan, the guitarist, the bassist, and the man who puts all of the amazing magic in making all of the productions sound amazing. And how many times did I say amazing in that sentence? I'll check back later. And we also have Leo, who is the singer, also a guitarist and bassist. Not in the picture is Ben. He is stuck on a train somewhere, but let me tell you, he's an amazing drummer. But before we get to our interview, here is a sneak peek at the amazing song from the band Host Buddy, Every Night. Well, hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
So nice to meet you. Doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you, and I'm excited. Audience just got a little sneak peek at your song Every Night. Gentlemen, what was the impetus for the creation of that song?
Yeah, so that song originated from a high school EP that I made when I was like 16 or 17, which had about 5 songs on it, and Every Night was like a very rough idea that no one really ever heard other than like friends and bandmates. So Ben, Evan, and I have played in a number of different bands together throughout the years, and we played that song live. And so when we were thinking about recording an EP, it just made like a lot of sense to turn to that song, which we've been doing for so long together.
Yeah, and I would just like to add that like once all three of us had the time to really sit down and take a look at the song's structure and form, we each brought our own kind of creative ideas to like the table, and it became like this great collaboration between us. So like that idea initially came from Leo, but like where the song was taken in the studio really like it really like took on a new life and was able to become something, I think, far beyond like any expectations you might have had in high school.
Yeah,
I love that. But what I also love about the three of you is the fact that you are each taking all of your individual loves of certain genres to the table as a collective. I'm curious to know, how did Host Body come about? And also, I love the name. For me, when I hear it, I'm like, these guys are vessels. They're not going to go with, the easy way out of just sticking with one genre, but that you guys are truly vessels of emotion and what you all are feeling. I'm just curious what the impetus of the band was and how you all got together.
Well, we all got together throughout our time in college in Colorado, and we kind of just naturally fell into this pattern of creating music together. I mean, we're all like-minded individuals. We like tons of different music and are inspired by like various genres. Like I love jazz to like noise music.
Yeah, and I think as we started jamming when we were just starting in college, or at least I was very impressed by the way that Ben and Evan were playing, and like I sort of aspired to play more like them. And I think when I was having ideas for songs and writing, more and more I found myself like writing with the intention of Ben and Evan playing with me, and like
Leo, are you saying nice things about your bandmates?
yeah.
It takes an interview, Evan, for him to say something nice, right? I'm just kidding. You guys all seem like
Off camera, it's a
amazing.
different story. I'll tell you that.
Uh-oh, bump. We'll save that for the therapy. But listen, what I also love about the three of you is that you all individually seem like three really like kind guys. I mean, granted, I can only imagine what Ben is like, but I'm curious for you, Evan, and then Leo, where this humble nature comes from.
I mean, I would say, I guess I don't really think too hard about it. I'm not really trying to be showy or like egotistical in the way that I create music. I mean, my approach to music is, or I see and experience music as a form of expression first and foremost, and a way of connecting with other people, and like creating these like intimate moments where we kind of express on stage or through a recording like some vulnerable or like moment of inspiration or like emotion that we're trying to share. And I think that's an incredibly like if you have an ego, that gets completely in the way of this kind of true expression, or like the way that like I want to at least convey music or like share music with other people. Because for me it's something that like starts from a feeling, or like starts from an idea that like that just comes to me, or like I'll hear or be inspired by something. And I think that
Beautiful. Evan, you're like an old soul. Leo, how do you deal with this guy?
I just try to listen to like half of what he says and let the other half just run. But I really agree that he's like, like what he's talking about ego and music is like very, yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to me. And I think it's part of why, like playing together feels good for us, is because like, I think both of us like have seen a lot of musicians who we're blown away by, and like we take a lot of inspiration from, and like we're not the best, like
we are
we're the best. It's true.
Well, I'm gonna challenge both of you on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that the three of you are truly the first-rate versions of yourself. That no, but you're not trying to be imitate. Look at, I was a singer for 20 years. You don't know who I am. God bless. I headlined Carnegie Hall, played the country as a singer. I did a few cute things, whatever. God bless America. Yeah, wow. I'm now in a black hat and black shirt. But that landed in my head. Thank you both for laughing. But the fact of the matter is that I love that the three of you are unapologetically doing what you're doing with kindness and with humility. And it's something that I think we need more of in this world. And this is what I love about the FENIX app. It is giving voice and giving power back to the artists, like those people out there like yourselves who are true artists and who happen to also be amazingly effing great at their craft. And so I think you guys are the best at what you do, because again, I've done hundreds upon hundreds of these interviews in just a short amount of time. I've never heard of a band like you guys. And I think there's something really cool in that. And that was my little soapbox moment. I'll get back to questions. But before I do, I want to let the audience know, for more on the incredible host body, you can read more about them right below this video. Leo and then Evan, I'm curious what you are excited about in terms of maybe Leo, you can answer this question. Were there any songs that you gents worked on during these past 18 months that you haven't released yet, that you're excited to release? Maybe a little sneak peek about what that's about. And then for you, Evan, what are you most optimistic about for that first big show back that you'll be able to do live?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a 5-track EP right now, and we've been sitting on it for a couple months, just like trying to make sure that everything sounds good. getting the mixes right, just making sure that all the music is where it needs to be before people see it. And I'm really excited about it. It's like definitely the most um, interesting and I think honest music I've ever done. So that's really exciting. In specific, I would say there's two songs that are I'm I think just like demonstrate our strengths as a band in a way that like um, makes me super excited for the future and playing live again. And that's like we have this song Stevie and another song called Track 4. And for me, those two I'm really excited for people to hear because I think it's those two songs are sort of indicators of the future of the band and where we're hoping to go, which is sort of a more um, experimental approach. And like there's a lot of noise in Stevie and a lot of really awesome guitar layers in track 4 and some vocal harmonies, which I'm very proud of. So like those two songs, I think when people hear them, um, I think they'll understand more what we're about. Like this first single we released is definitely an accomplishment. It's something that I'm proud of. But you know that song is like I said, we've been playing that song and like it's been sort of years in the making. And like there's something fresh and exciting about some of these other songs that materialized in the past couple months that I think indicate the future of the band a little bit better. You know.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Beautifully, beautifully said. And for you, Evan?
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm looking forward to in terms of our future playing these songs in front of an audience. I mean, we really haven't had too much of an opportunity to play the songs in like their fullest and most true forms in front of people. Definitely have not really shared the music with so many people as well. So like once the music comes out and people are listening to it, and then eventually once we get together and are able to perform a show, like I think I'm just looking forward to like sharing the music and like being in a room with people and hopefully enjoying the music. And just like there's no better feeling than to like be pushed to play the song like better than you ever have, or like be able to like search for like a note or search for like a line in the song that like just might be inspired by like the energy in the room. And I think that I'm just incredibly excited to like create these moments with a crowd together.
Amazing. Well, listen, gentlemen, I'm so grateful for the time that you both took tonight to speak with me. I'm incredibly excited that you're joining this revolutionary new social media app. And on top of that all, I'm excited to hopefully one day sooner rather than later get to see you live, because I think that I agree with you, Evan. There's nothing like performing live when you get that conversation going, that although the notes may be on the chart, it's what's in between and the coloring ins of the lines that can only be done when you're living in a breathing organism known as a live performance. So, gentlemen, I'm so grateful for both your time, and you're incredible. I'm so excited that we are now connected as well.